Hello, I'm getting ready for a family vacation and thought that since the pulse of my family is getting a lot happier, I thought I would investigate why it is that vacationing may be considered essential to our health and wellness. So I don't claim a whole lot of credit for any of these factoids, but I did some research to find some credible sources on these topics. And we know at this point that vacations have been proven to create a little bit more sleep, such that on average, we sleep an extra hour when we are on vacation, no matter how busy or how active the vacation is. And pretty obvious is how vacations will strengthen relationships, and that family vacations actually create more memories than any other family activity. So vacations do make you happier, and so much so that some studies are quoting 3 times less depression for those who do vacation. Vacations can relieve stress, and previously we talked about the neurochemical effects of stress, raising cortisol, which can actually lead to elevated sugars, inflammation, poor immune function, adrenal fatigue, and lowering the levels of stress can actually improve some of those biochemical functions in our body. Here's another one. Vacation can actually improve a sex life. Vacations, according to a Framingham study that was done in 2010, found that men who vacation regularly had 32% lower incidence of heart attacks, and for women, that fact is actually 50% less heart attacks for those who vacation. So, which countries actually win for the most vacation? Well, let me just quote what we know about the United States, and we're the only country without legal requirements for vacation time. And for instance, in the European Union, they have a mandatory 4 weeks vacation for, that is mandated. There are actually 1/4 of Americans who have no time off. I will give the top 3 countries in their time off. Number 3 is Germany, and they are 34 days off. Portugal, which is ranked 2nd, has 35 days off. And Austria ranks number 1 in 35 days off. And the reason they actually win over Portugal is they have a low unemployment rate of only 4.4%, despite all this vacation time. So what could we do if we cannot afford any time away? So here we go. I'm going to go quote the blue zones again. So these 5 blue zones in the world don't necessarily have strict 9-to-5 jobs and some of the stressors that we have in America, but they have employed what is affectionately known a mini vacation style. So for instance, Sardinia, Italy regularly has happy hours with friends where they drink wine. Nicoya in Costa Rica, they will actually try to gather daily to swap some gossip. Ikaria, Greece, will stop and take naps. Okinawa, Japan, will meet with their social moai groups, and these social groups may have been sometimes 90 years in existence, such that as little children all the way up into their adulthood, they make a point to stay and gather with their moai. the Seventh-day Adventist in Loma Linda, California, will participate together communally on their Sabbath for nature walks. So for us in America, what would a mini vacation look like? It may be considered a bubble bath, or it may also be considered with wine over a happy hour with our friends on a regular basis. There are some of us that would like to take a mini vacation by just curling up with a book all day long. Some would like to hike and observe nature, and these are, again, mini vacations. Studies also show that planning the next vacation is nearly as much fun as the vacation itself. So I strongly recommend for your health and wellness to get planning. Again, I am Natalie Kunzman, MD. I specialize in integrative and family medicine and wholeheartedly believe in the concept of vacation therapy as part of your prevention, health, and wellness. Until we meet again, be well